Good morning, YouTube. Today is the December 23rd, 2016. It's almost Christmas, if I can say that by not offending anybody. And the topic is the love equation, what I've discovered on the April 24th, 2008. Yeah, yeah, that was April 24th, 2008. I discovered this equation, how humanity ticks. And after that, honestly, then when I discovered that, I promised myself never to fall in love again because I proven beyond a doubt that's total bullshit when it happens. So the equation is based on one BBC documentary I watched ages ago, which is saying that which is based on the evolutionary analysis, and it's working fine, and it goes something like what men seek in women is only beauty and nothing else, because and we all know that, and that is because beauty means health and young means healthy genes, because of course genes kind of fall apart as person is going through the aging process. We all know that, right? At the end you die. So young and beautiful means healthy offspring. Okay, and this is what males are after, and this is why they like those tits which are hanging on proudly, don't need anything to hold them, neither plastic nor some cup, right? So what women seek in men, they seek two factors, not only one but two. Women are more complicated as their biology, and rightfully so. What they seek in men is again same thing, a factor of beauty, which means good offspring, and which means also good sex, but good offspring, healthy offspring, right? Young and beautiful male, good genetics, same principles, same species. But because woman is stuck with the baby and she needs to take care of that baby, and quite a bit of the girls working in this massage salon here are the single girls with the babies. I've noticed some babies or babies on the way, and this is the topic. Somebody made some push-ups on her. She's now pregnant. She has a baby. Guy is of course local, you know, that kind of level. So he doesn't give a shit, and she's now stuck with the baby. So she needs to do something. In this case, it's of course prostitution, and this is very common in the Asia. You will find young females with the babies, those who are quote unquote the best, right? And second thing is, why is that so? Because she needs a protection. She needs a factor B. She needs money or status to protect her and the offspring. This is why she fishes always for the guy who is on the higher level of the hierarchy, because that one can provide more resources for her and for the babies. And a second thing, that guy can provide for her the protection, political protection, protection from the group, and in in non-Western communities, trust me, violence on women is something very normal, and now in the West as well, when of course people from third world countries came into our lands. So that's basic equation, and I put it mathematically into the, and I'll put it below in the explanation. A divided in transparencies, B plus C divided by 2 closed transparencies equals X, and then you calculate simply the balance of the numbers. um, I can describe you a little bit. Of course, woman's beauty can be defined between 1 and 5, 1 for the lowest, 5 for the maximum. Also men's beauty and men's wealth, his status can be also marked between 1 and 5, and then you see if they match. If her beauty is matching his beauty and his money perfectly, they're gonna stay together. However, if her beauty outweighs his money and his status, she's gonna be looking for a better donor, for a better deal, because it's essentially just a shopping. And then, well, in Western society that went too far, because we don't have anymore this working institution of legal marriages, and it is of course not equal arrangement, because women get everything after divorce and men get screwed. So this this safety mechanism is off, and then people simply continue dating until they end up their dating age in their 30s, and then after that They are pretty much leftovers, not only in the China but really everywhere. And this is something very common, right? You lose your beauty, and then after that, your price goes down big time, many points. So the game is essentially totally mathematical. And then you might argue, what about love? And I can speak about love as well. Right now, when I was meditating, I opened my heart, and my heart is still to the degree a little bit open at this moment when I'm talking to you. But I'm a little bit stressed because I've seen a pimp and he doesn't like me. He woke up as well, and so yeah, I'm I'm talking a little bit in the hostile environment because lately there've been like lots of fuck offs and comments flying through the street. Even Pa get lost by the barber shop and so on. A little digression. The environment you live always affects you all the time, right? So love is the factor of understanding your soul and unity of that soul with what you call as universal soul, as a God. That connection is allowed, and you can give that to the people around you without asking anything, like sending metta, sending love through the space, what we've been practicing in a Buddhist monastery. People mix that with the horny feeling between the legs and the feeling of the excitement and feeling of emotional feeling of the warmth, which are just the mechanisms of attachment. And the metaphysical part of that attachment is far more important than what people are going through in their lives and recording, because your body chemistry and your mental faculties are something what the hierarchy which is controlling this farm can easily play with. And James Bartley and Eve Longgreen, they've been talking about this extensively, and this is what I think what is going on. The reptiles, they are breeding us in a way they want us to breed. So if somebody is out of the game like me, that somebody not gonna be only targeted individual and smeared through the society, but that somebody, even if I connect with a female and I know it as a definition, I see her two, three times, and then fourth time something happened, and I know it's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. She's been influenced, and now she's in the cold mode. So what grace especially can do to the people, they can connect your heart chakra with completely a random woman you don't know, and then they can create the circumstances and people, of course under their control, which will connect you, and then you're gonna feel the chemistry and you're gonna feel the deeper connection. And in most of the cases there is absolutely nothing going on between you as a souls, right? But this is artificial connection, and that also explains why so many females have this incredible arousal moment with the psychopaths. They find them sexy, they find aroused by them, and so on and so on. These are the factors where a demon working through the shell of the psychopath can, without any problem, play with her chemistry, play with her aura, and simply activate her kundalini. Even from the other side of the room, she will feel chemistry, she will feel aroused. After that, she is dead. She's eating from his hand. And psychopaths, they control females easily. Okay, easily. So that brings me to the essence of the love, which is essentially simply a breeding process on this planet. Because let's face it, we are not free. Okay, maybe you think that you are, but nobody is more slave than those slaves who believe that they are free. Because we are not free on this planet. Our decisions, our lives are not independent. I live today in a house. 2 months from now on, I could be living on a street. I'm alive now. 2, 3, 4 months from this, I can be murdered. This video is existing now on a YouTube. If YouTube decides to erase my channel, it's gone. I can complain to whom? To YouTube, okay? Which is again, of course, a reptilian institution. So they give us certain freedom only to maintain the illusion of freedom. But you don't have it. I do not have it. Nobody ever have it. So your children are not your children. Your children are simply the continuum of chain of slavery on the reptilian planet. They are food as you've been food, and all people before you and all people after you on this planet gonna be food. So by the children and the family, you are nothing but perpetuating the system of slavery. Practically speaking, it's a good thing because if they end up, if they grow up as functioning individuals in the matrix, they're gonna be providing resources for you and a comfort in your old age. But from the perspective of the whole human race, I think it would be best if we all would stop fucking immediately. You understand me? And just, close this farm through our uh, collective act of non cooperation. And now, when I said this, I just gonna say a few more things about my value in this society. When I came in Asia in monastery Wat Sangam in 2011, many girls been flirting around me, including really beautiful Sosi. And her father was a very rich guy. He was owning some car sales shop in that town 80 kilometers from Bangkok, which is very close. And I was like, honestly, I was confused. I was totally confused. I had 120 kilos, and in Rijeka, in Croatia, it was very common for females to look at me. Ooh, hey, vidi ovog, joj, koja guzica. Hey, look at this one. Oh my God, what an ass. Oh, did you check out his mobile phone? Because I had cheap mobile phone. And these been like comments from the Croatian females around me, like, and then a look on their faces when I was like passing by this, passing by them on the patio, like like she just wanna puke. So uh, of course that it was absolutely impossible to make any kind of deeper connection with them because I was 120 kilos big, and they would see me in the bus, and of course that means no car, and you understand me, it's automatically low caste symbol. So in Croatia, I was like totally, totally treated like a shit. I shit, and not only me, many people like me. And I just came here. Suddenly, I'm good-looking guy. Oh, you have university. Oh, you're Farang. Oh, you're so nice. And then uh, and then what one cab driver in Bangkok explained me in his very simple way, in very simple English. Farang man, good man. Farang man have money. He have good money. Lady come give money. He give money. My penrai, no problem. Thai lady come Thai man. Give money. He no have money. He drink lao, which means the rice rakia from rice, schnapps from rice. This is not a whiskey. This is booze. Okay, it's very cheap. It's like I think 60 baht, $1.50 bottle or something. Now when price went really really high up. Before it was like under $1. I remember 30 baht. So this is what they're hammering with. And he take crystal meth, and when she asks money, he go like he hit her. And for them, like hitting their wife is completely normal. It's like I've seen it. It's like no big deal at all. And he said, "Oh, they like Farang men because Farang men have money. He no hit wife. He no take ice. We don't like take crystal meth on mass as they do. We don't drink the cheap schnapps. We drink beer. It's like okay, if you're alcoholic on a beer, that's my perai. And yeah, we're not beating them. We give them money. Good men, Farang men, good men. Simple philosophy. And another part of the philosophy is average university educated middle class nobody like me in Bangkok would make like $500 per month, 20,000 baht, and average white guy like me would easily make $1,000 per month, 1,200, even 1,500 in better schools and with extra work. So of course, by definition, you are twice better man than average guy around you. And how you look like is not really that important because money is the power is the best aphrodisiac by the Henry Kissinger. Of course, when they smell money, pussy starts to make moisture, right? We know women. So I'm sorry about this, but I'm a guy. and from Croatia. You have to forgive me. I grew up with the Croatian females, so that explains the level of respect. And yeah, so I just told you everything. Now, when I'm 42, I was honestly fantasizing when I was meditating how I would live my life if I could go back by the age 12, 16, or 17, and I know only one thing. I would fucking never, never touch a woman in my life. I would never bother with one of them, I would never fuck one of them, I would never give an inch of my energy to fucking bitches, because it was all waste of my time and energy. So, about love, I can have it. I can have a fuck for basically, he was like bullshitting. They give blowjobs for $5. Okay, I can have a blowjob next door for $5, man. And you know what? If I'm nice to her, and if she sees that she can live kind of same lifestyle in these doors by not fucking 10 guys per day, I could impregnate her and be father of their children easily. That's deal, baby. That's deal. It's just purchasing. And this is exactly what most of the white guys ending up with. They fuck these hookers, and then they go, oh well, yeah, why not? And then they have a family, and you know what? Maybe I didn't cover that in the previous when I was talking about interracial marriages. But if you marry a whore, that's the absolutely the shittiest possible fucking deal you can get in your life. Okay, you know, it's better to stick your cock in that pile of garbage and ejaculate inside than to ejaculate into the hooker and marry her. Because if you marry her, then you married whole that brown tribe. You know, like you see these ants. Okay, that IQ is now your family. Okay, that crystal meth is now around you. That alcohol is now around you. How the fuck can you escape that hell? Huh? By divorce or by suicide, my friend. So better not play with this. You know, better don't. Just stay away from them. They are brings nothing, just suffering. Man. For intelligent men, marriage is hell. Absolutely.